Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. We do have a crude oil inventory session today at 10:30. So set that aside and go to about 10:15, and then I'll shut this stream down and prep for another stream for the inventory report. Crude oil getting it done this morning. First trade short at 83 from 83.14, almost a minute after our start time. 55 seconds. Picking up target 1 for 17 ticks, target 2 for 27, 44 ticks this morning, and a solid one and done. And unleaded, looks like it's got a little bit of work yet to do. We started off with the short at 9:14, no trades up until then. That was at 883. We stopped and reversed to long at 921. That's a 38 tick loss times 2 positions is 76. Picked up target 1 and target 2, so target 1 traders picked up 31, target 2 51, so we're 25 ticks down for target 2, 45 ticks down for target 1. And our trailing position went from 21 to 44, 23 ticks. So we're down 2 on for target 2, down 22 for target 1. So we're looking for another trade there. That just stopped out. And there is our trade. 934 is a short. Once again, down 2 for target 2 traders, down 22 for target 1 traders. Less than a minute to go to the start on the YM and the Russell, micro Russell. That's a possible get in sync on the micro Russell. And that bounced too quickly to do anything with on the micro Russell. So we will come back again on that one. Soybeans has to get in sync short. That was our money management on the micro Russell. So looking for new trades for the micro Russell and the YM. The YM stopping out, so we're looking for that new trade. There we are in a long trade on pound Aussie, and you have a long trade set up. Just hang in there at the entry. If you're not already in it, move it up a tick. Plotted entry is 83 3/4, and just hit it again, so it should be in it. If you weren't already in it, I'd have gone to 84, and it just triggered that in as well. So soybeans is long. Pound Aussie is long. Unleaded has a potential short. And we're looking for trades on the Micro Russell and the YM. Micro Russell stops out, so now we're flat there. And there is a short trade on the Micro Russell. Should have had time to get into that. If not, I'd bring it down to 07. Looks like we're in it any way you cut it. I'm going to move that down 2 ticks to 095, and we are through our money management. Being our minimum 14 tick minimum, and we are trailing, and target 3 and 4. So that's a win on the Micro Russell. Trade number 1's a winner. We did trigger short on unleaded. Unleaded short, Micro Russell short, soybeans long, and YM flat. Pound Aussie is long. 4 charts in trades now. One looking for a trade. And less than a minute to go before we would start. We'll not have a 10 a.m. session on crude, so I'm going to push unleaded up here. And let's see what. All right. Micro NQ's gone too far on this long trade, so we'll wait for a new one. Going through an actionable target. And we did stop out on the Micro Russell for a few ticks on the trailer. And there's a short trade setup on the YM. Right, YM with the short trade, and I think I'm lagging again. And there's a stop and reverse. Yeah, my data is behind again. Seems to have to do with streaming. Everything works fine until I start the live stream. Please do say hello in the chat. All right, short trade on micro NQ. Okay, that's not to our start time yet, as far as the data is concerned. That is still 20 seconds from our start time. Unleaded, getting target 1. That's going to get target 1 positive, and a partial here would still get target 2 positive. So YM stopping and reversing to long. That's going to be at 78. Right, I think we're in. So that's a get in sync. We should be short on micro NQ. Soybeans is long. YM is long. Unleaded, I believe that's going to get us positive. Yeah, 46 for target 1. That gets you 24 ticks positive. Our entry was 996. No, I'm sorry, 934. Our stop was 921. So 26 ticks. So we hit net positive 24 for target 2 traders. Let's say we picked up 13 ticks, so we're 37 ticks positive for target 1. And that is our quitting for either way. And we take a full loss on the micro NQ, transition back to long. Data may be delayed, but it's still valid, so we can talk about the trades it's picking up here. Micro NQ long approaching money management, setting new session highs. Micro Russell bouncing off session lows. YM also bouncing off the session lows. Micro Russell at session open. No new trades on the Micro Russell yet. And money management on the Micro NQ. So now look for target 2 there. Stop at 743 flat. All right, YM long trying to reach up for money management. And soybeans hitting target 1. Stop at 84 flat. So that's going to be a one and done session on soybeans. Unleaded with another successful long trade. Put it back where it belongs. Target 2 on micro NQ. Looking for target 2 on soybeans as well. And YM back to the entry. The micro Russell touched the session high. Going back to the session open, see if that's just a reaction and starting a subsequent action move. Micro NQ, one loss, one win in the second trade. It's definitely a winner. It was just a matter of how much. Yeah, we've got one win on the Russell, so micro Russell so far. The first trade was too fast, actually too far before we got to start time. Soybean setting session highs. Micro Russell may come down again. And unfortunately, it didn't quite get enough. The initial down move didn't give us a trade because the setup didn't get below that cyan EMA. And Micro NQ target 3, trailing at 766 and a quarter. And a potential for a long trade coming up here on the Micro Russell. Soybeans pushing toward target 2. And Aussie has a short trade that was filtered out by the squeeze zone. 50 EMA pinching up toward the 200 and coming between the entry and target 1. So that trade is filtered out. And we remain long. It didn't ever hit the entry. YM, not sure where it's going. It's just kind of going sideways. As is the Micro Russell. There's our long trade on the Micro Russell. Should be in that now. That's had a little bit of a wick, so it's not going to have to adjust our money management at all. It's going to be a little bit larger trade than normal. Target 2 achieved on soybeans. working toward target 3. Micro NQ picked up targets 2 and 3, came back and stopped out at our 66 and a quarter, it looks like. Yep, 766 and a quarter was our stop out. So definitely positive after 2 trades. Short, full loss on the micro Russell short trade setup. Oh, 14.4, and our entry is at 14.4. I'd push that down to 14.3, and we did just figure into it. Either way. Also a wick on that one. So this one is about the same size as the prior trade. We have 1 win, 1 loss so far. Soybeans to target 3, trailer at 85 and a quarter. This will be a one and done session. $10, $16, and $22 on the targets. 48 ticks. 12 points. The trade already has $600 in hand. We'll go from 83 and 3/4 to 85 and a quarter. And we've got 6 ticks on the trailer so far. Another 1.5. So 675 money management, and we were trailing already. Looks like 15-1. Now we're going to move. Yeah, now we're going to move down to 14-2 with our adjusted entry. Clock comes down to 14-3, but we had adjusted the tick around the entry. Looking for target 2 now. I'm sorry, looking for target 3. Right there. And stopping out for break even. So 1 win, 1 loss, 1 break even. YM taking some heat. Pound Aussie moving back up toward its entry point. Bouncing off the 20 SMA. That looks like a good sign for more upward movement. Micro Russell with a long. Quick transition back. No wick on this one. Need to move that up 3 ticks from target 1. We go 17.5. And money management. So this will be at least a break-even trade on trade number 4. And the YM moving up solidly as well, trying to push through the 200 EMA. Not yet. Got poked through a couple of times, and we haven't got a close above. 3 times. Poked through 3 times. Achieving target 2, looking for target 3 right at the session high of 18.7 for the micro Russell. Trailer at 16.2. And target 3, so that's a win. It's our second win against a loss and a break even. And soybeans stopped out for its 6 ticks. $675 on the trade. 54 ticks. No, I'm sorry. 54 ticks. 13.5 points. Net. Obviously, we're not taking the money management on the YM. And target 1. $38 tick target. See, we went 653 to 678. So 25 down 50. That's 38 of it right there. No, that's 36 of it. 2 ticks stop and reverse adjustment. So down 14. And stop at 683 from 78. So 5 ticks in hand on the trailer. So we're down, still down 8, and we just got the 6th tick. So yeah, we're down 8 now, and we're down 9. And going short on the micro Russell. Trade number 5. That almost hit money management, it looks like. And didn't get there though, so we full loss, and it is a full, takes a full loss. Yeah, we missed our money management on 2 ticks. 13.5 would have been our 14 tick minimum. So a second loss on 2 wins. Can they break even? One more trade. And micro NQ short doing quite well. Already through targets 2 and 3 and trailing. The next objective is target 4. Way down there. YM stops out. Did we get enough? Up there at the 200 EMA, 699 on 678. 22. That's enough. That gets us positive. And that ends the session for the YM. So soybeans and the YM, POQ. Crude was POQ. Unleaded was power quitting. Pound Aussie is still in its original long trade. Micro NQ in its third trade of the day, getting all 3 targets. Trailing stop at 734 1/4. 1 loss, 2 wins. Still short. Micro Russell is flat. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a break even. One trade remaining on the Micro Russell. 2 or 3 trades remaining, and Micro NQ does stop out. $734 1/4. Long trade on the Micro NQ. Entry at 47.42 3/4. EMA at 43 3/4. That's basically 1 point. I would probably give it a 1.5 points, so call it 44 1/4. Maybe even 44 3/4. Yeah, 44 1/4 looks good to me. It looks like it just hit that. Yeah, it went to 45, so we're in that trade. I was just asking it to push up through that 50 EMA. Short trade on the Micro Russell. Final trade of this session. Need to move that down 2 ticks again. 11.5. That's our 14 tick minimum on this trade plan. which is on normal size trades actually is we'll have to adjust a tick or two or 1 to 3 ticks typically. Sometimes 1 to 4 ticks is typical beyond target 1 to get to that. Then that obviously changes if there's a wick on the setup bar. Micro Russell in the short, micro NQ in the long. Final trade of the session on the Micro Russell M2K. And we did take a full loss on the Micro NQ. Now we have a short setup that has not yet triggered in. So that is 2 wins and 2 losses on the Micro NQ. Trade is still valid. Takes a crossover to cancel it. And the Micro Russell trade hitting money management. 12.8 is the stop. So at least a break-even trade. Long trade now, and short never triggered. Crossover setting up long cancels the short on the Micro NQ. Long from 748 3/4. And target 1 at 765 1/4. That's our money management. And stopping out for break even on our final trade on Micro Russell. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 break evens. I think from the character of the wins, we're going to be positive, but not extremely so. Money management on the Micro NQ. Still should be positive on the Micro NQ, and this being our 5th trade there and getting at least break even. Looking now for target 2. And pound Aussie just meandering around, still very close to entry. Micro NQ pushing up very close to target 2. A few more minutes. Micro NQ and Pound Aussie are our only active charts now. Seven charts we've looked at this morning, we've got 5 ended positive. Micro NQ is definitely on the positive side of the ledger at this point. And Pound Aussie, not sure what it wants to do. It's trying to put, yeah, it looks like it's starting to push upward. If we can break that swing high, we've got a good chance on this trade. It looks like it's pushing higher. Not a significant break yet. But I like the move coming off of the 20 SMA. That definitely is a positive. And a break-even stop out. And then transitioning to short on the micro NQ. Trade number 5. So trade number 6 is a short, last trade. Just missing getting to target 2. Looks like we got to 2 pips higher than the swing level. We pulled back below it again. And unfortunately, it looks like it's time to leave and set up the crude mini session, or the crude inventory session. Almost, yeah, there's money management on micro NQ, so that will be a positive session. We're at least going to be at a break even on this trade. Pound Aussie still just right hanging around right there at the entry. And unfortunately, I'll have to say goodbye for now. And we'll be back in around 10 minutes or so with the crude oil inventory report. So stick around on the channel and look for me to go back live in about 10 minutes for the crude oil inventory report. We will see you then. And that's a target 2 win. It appears, yeah, definitely a target 2 win on micro NQ. So 3 wins, 2 losses, and a break even on the session. I don't know what the final outcome of this trade is, but it's definitely going to be a winner. And so we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Oh, one other announcement. Next week, I will be dark Tuesday and Wednesday. The only session next week will be our regular 9:30 session on Thursday. And the following week will be a regular session, and the week of Mother's Day, week after, right after Mother's Day, I will be dark all week. Got some travel coming up. We'll see everybody shortly.